hot in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what time it is, man. DJ Laylo is in the building. My man Trey Cool is in the building. Speaker Lickers is in the building. What up with my man Cool right now? What's up, boy?
What's going on? You know what's popping off. It's Wednesday, Spotlight Wednesday.
Yes,
Spotlight, one of the most influential people in the city right now.
most
Oh,
definitely, man. That's
thank
exactly
you.
what we do over here, man. We got a special guest in the building. Goes by the name of Charisse Bryant. How you doing, lady?
Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We always like to start the show off by explaining what we do. Like we said, we spotlight or try to put the spotlight on influential people within their community that's doing positive things and making big moves within the communities. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you were one of our guests that we also thought of because you were out there making power moves, as we can
Thank
see.
you.
For people who don't know who Charisse Bryant is, please give them a brief summary of
Brief
who you are.
summary. Okay, well, I'm Charisse Bryant. I am the owner of My Road Studios. My Road Studios is a multi-purpose, basically a multi-purpose recording studio where we offer recording time and we allow artists to perform. And I also do a little bit of artist development. So I kind of get the artists ready for, the stage and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a Motown over here. We always having fun. Yeah.
Okay. How did you get your start into the world of entrepreneurship?
Ooh. I would truly say just being tired of working for someone else. And I knew I had the same skills as a lot of other entrepreneurs had. And that's what just motivated me to say, you know what, I'm going to open up my own studio. I started off recording and doing a lot of hooks for a lot of different artists in the city. And I said, you know what, I'm really good at this. I don't engineer, but I'm really good at, the business side. So I decided to open up my own studio and basically help other artists that are upcoming artists and just trying to get heard. So that's where it came from, really. It took a long
Okay,
time, though.
but that's dope. Three words that describe Charisse Bryant.
Ooh, hard working. Um, I feel like I am confident and I'm always trying to help. So yeah, I'm a helper. Hmm.
Cool, you back with us.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Well,
I hear him.
Oh, there we
here's
go.
my other question. How do you manage the stress of being an entrepreneur? You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Opening up your own business. I'm pretty sure we all,
yeah.
entrepreneurship can be way heavy on you, whether it's financially or mentally or physically. How do you manage your stress?
Just having really good people around me. My family keeps me really grounded, so I know I can always go to them when I need help or any questions and stuff like that because I have a lot of entrepreneurs in my family already. So, it's really easy to just go that way. But at the end of the day, I really feel like just keeping positive people. My team is very positive and, motivating so I can keep being the good leader that I am. So just, I would say, good people, the right people, because you will meet a lot of people that will come and go, but finding the right people for your team, I really feel like it's just it's so needed.
Cool. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
All right.
You want to ask a question or you want me to keep going?
Oh man, the conversation was so fluid. No, with My World Studios, where did the
Yeah.
My World aspect come from?
I feel like for me, I wanted to create my world and, me going to different people's studios, I was in like their world. So I wanted to create something. I feel like I'm peace and I'm just like positive. So I wanted to create my own brand, my own building. So when people walk into my world, it's literally what I give off. And then a lot of times it becomes their world because it's just it's just so contagious almost. So yeah.
What's a typical work day look like in a My World Studios?
Busy. It's busy right now actually. So if you hear some people talking, I have other tenants in there. But a typical day for me is um talking to my employees, just making sure everybody is on mark with their to-do list. I don't have to do so much with the studio because I have Lenny, who is my lead engineer here. So he takes care of all my
Oh,
bookings.
Lenny came over there?
Yes, he did. He's actually over here. Say, Lenny, say hey.
What up? What up?
Whatever, Lenny. Whatever, Lenny.
Yeah.
This is Laylo, man. What's up with it, family?
What's going on, family?
He makes
Coolin',
it so
coolin',
easy
man.
for me.
They told me you was going somewhere. I thought you had went over to Hy-Vee studio, but they told me you was going somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, my world.
She tried to get me over here a while ago.
Since 2019. So
Hey, good choice though. What was I about to say to you, Charisse? Y'all done threw me off. How do you manage your work life or balance your work life with your personal life?
I'm still learning. I'm literally still learning. It's a challenge because I feel like I'm a robot sometimes. There's no off button. So I'm learning to just recently, I just got a massage for the first time of me opening my Rust Studios because I needed to just do something for me. I'm so busy helping everybody else that I'm like, okay, I got to spend some time for me. So I'm learning. It's a work in progress, but I'm guessing just making the time to stay away from the studio. But it's kind of hard when you're in the beginning stages of becoming an entrepreneur. You're so needed at your space. So it's a work in progress.
Do you still have a passion for being in front of the mic, or is it all?
I love to sing. I feel like that's
what I was going to ask her. My fault to cut you off, but I didn't know you were an artist before you became a.
Yeah. I was an artist first. That's what made me want to open up my own studio because I wanted to be able to get in and out whenever I wanted to, and I said I need to open up my own place. But yeah, I still do demos for artists that work with me and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm still on the mic. You just hear somebody else's voice, but it's my words, it's my passion and everything. And I do sometimes perform when I put on my bigger shows, like we have something coming up October 8th, my 90s event. So I'll be in a girls group then. But other than that, I like to see other people perform and see other people be the front. I like behind the scenes. It's a lot of work, but I do like behind the scenes.
So that leads up to my first question.
Yeah.
Your first artist name
was Reese B. Was Reese B.
Oh, see, there you go. Now I remember that name. You know what I mean? Yep. I remember Reese B. Yeah. I remember Reese B. I was like, Charisse Bryant, did she sing?
Yep. Reese B. And then I changed to Charisse Bryant. So
okay. Yep. Yeah, you grew up. You went graduated from Reese B, huh?
Absolutely.
Definitely. What separates My World Studios from other studios?
I think it's because we are so diverse, where we offer a place where you can perform. Not only can you record your album here or your EP here, we have the space for you to rehearse it here or rehearse your show here and then put on a performance here. So we're the total package. And then if you go across the hall, you can get your hair done and your hair cut by Emerald and Jade. They're my new tenants that they're part of my Rose Studio. So it's just everything. It's everything here, like literally.
When you were building your studio, did you want to say something? Okay. When you was building your studio, what was the image that you were portraying that you were trying to get out as far as building your studio up? You know what I mean? Some people build up art rap studios, but other people's build up instrument studios, you know what I mean, R&B studios, you know what I mean, particularly. What was your vision?
My vision was to create a machine. So like I said before, I wanted to create a modern day Motown. So that's why I have a stage and I have a house band so the artists can be able to perform with the live band so they know how to go on tour and perform with a live show, because that's my mission. I want to give live shows and productions, I guess. So when I thought of my Rust Studios, I said, I want to open up a dance. I had a dance studio at my old location, but we moved down here, which was a bigger location, bigger space. But when I first started off, I was like, I'll just start off with a dance studio and a recording studio. And then, as you grow and as you continue to create, because I feel like we're creators, entrepreneurs are creators. So we're always thinking, what's next? I said, I would love to have a stage. If I can get a stage, it's going to be on, because now I can teach artists how to perform live on a stage and they can be comfortable. So my best friend, who's a realtor, she found this space for me, and it has everything that I visioned from year one. I didn't have the money for it then, but I said we're gonna make it happen, and we did. So now I have everything that I wanted, that I originally wrote in my business plan in 2016. So it's cool.
What were some of your greatest moments
Ooh,
at My World Studio so far?
I was
One of your greatest moments.
Oh man, I have a few. I would say when I don't know. I think it was 2020 or 2020, because we just moved in here, and the Akron Beacon Journal did a like 2-3 page article on my company, and it just made me feel good that I was able to accomplish something that was just something that was written down. It just really made me feel like, okay, I'm really doing something in my community. And then I think the second time was when I had a sponsorship, and I was able to have my commercial on VH1, BET, all over the world for 3 months. And I didn't have to do anything. It just came to me. And I'm like, wow, okay, God, you are really showing out. And, I just believe like if I continue on moving forward, I'm going to attract bigger and better. So I would definitely say that. And then my partnership with Kent State and Firestone, because I offer a performance arts program for the youth. So that just was like, wow. So those are the three.
Okay, with having a building and everything that you want in it, I mean, what could be next?
I want to open up a school. So
We're going to have to partner. She got all her ideas.
I want to open up a school. I want to turn this into like a place where people can live here for 6 months. And of course, probably not at this location, but somewhere bigger. But I want to create a artist performance school. So that's my goal. So I'm putting that in the universe. Hopefully we can get that open in 4 years. So
that's funny because we got the same idea.
Wow. Okay, we need to talk
about the same
that.
idea. That's crazy. We were actually putting it in motion ourselves. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's crazy. We probably had to get together and just talk about it. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Yeah. Damn.
What can I ask you? That kind of like threw me off. I'm like, wow. When you're promoting your business, what are some of the let's say online techniques that you may use to promote your business?
It's actually crazy because I don't do a lot of like online stuff. Let's do some stuff that I put on my Facebook. I'm just so grateful that I have clients that is word of mouth. It's like, come to my road. So that's why I just feel so grateful that my business blew up like that, and I didn't have to spend a zillion dollars or try to do this or try to do that. I just believe in just showing people what I can do. And it's like I said, it's contagious. It almost makes people want to promote for me. So I guess that, if that makes sense.
So being that as an entrepreneur, we tend to learn by mistakes.
Oh my goodness, yes.
What are one of the biggest mistakes that you wish you haven't made coming up in this business?
I would say when I lost $15,000 before I opened up my doors. I was getting some construction done, and I had someone basically take advantage. And I will tell entrepreneurs, I feel like I was almost desperate to be open. Like, I want the world to see what I got going on. But then I made a bad business decision by giving someone a lot of money, and then they weren't able to execute. So then I had to use the money that I had as, just
hold on.
Yep.
We don't really have to sit down and talk, because that happened to us too. It might be the same person. We might have to go find.
He was getting a lot of people.
Crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? For real.
Yep.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. That's crazy.
That was the worst feeling in the world. I literally thought I was going to not make it. I'm like, there's no way. We got to be open in 2 weeks. This place is a mess. It's no way. I don't know how to do construction. So I'm just so thankful for just I have good people in my corner. Smigs helped come and paint. Everybody was just contributing and putting down flooring. My friend Shamir was laying down flooring. We just came together, and I was like, we should have thought about that in the beginning. But when you don't know, you don't know. You're just like, hey, I just want to be open. Can you do this? Can you do that? But I feel like it kind of was a lesson. And now I know moving forward, when it comes to me investing or putting a lot of money like that, I'm going to be asking questions. I'm going to be looking around, or I'm going to try to do it myself. So, and this space here where I'm at, it was just easier. Like my landlord was better. He gave us capital to get it up because he believed in the vision and the mission. So I'm like, it just was a lot. It was a lot, but I'm just glad that I don't have to go through that anymore. And I'm in a better space. But that was the worst time of my life. Literally. I didn't even think I was going to overcome it. So to see that was 3 years ago, and I'm just in a better space. It's just like, wow.
What gave you the confidence to walk away from a regular employment and start your own business?
I was just tired of working a million hours for someone else and not able to do what I really love to do. And I just always believed in betting on myself. Now, my family thought it was crazy for me to quit, but I'm like, I'm never going to get this business started if I'm working 50, 60 hours for someone else. So
you might be my lost sister, man.
Maybe.
We got the same story.
Probably. I'm adopted, so you never know.
Man, listen, Daddy was a Rolling Stone. Shit.
Right. It's silly. So yeah, that was really it.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy, because that's pretty much the same shit that happened to me. I worked a lot of high-end jobs, Ohio Edison's, the post office and stuff like that. But I found myself beating on the table, making beats and rapping. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it didn't really matter what the name was. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, this ain't me. I ain't feeling it. You feel me?
Exactly. And I always got good jobs. I just felt like, what am I going to give my daughter? I feel like I'm just contributing to someone else's lifestyle while I'm up here struggling. So I'm like, I have to do something. And I think every entrepreneur, they get to that breaking point where they're like, it got to be something else. I cannot go on like this. And I think it was me working those 9-to-5 jobs where I was like, I just got to start over. So I was like, I'm going to figure it out. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to figure it out. I went to over 100 seminars. I wrote myself into business school. I was just so hungry. I was determined that I was going to beat my situation and I was going to be able to help other people. So now I help other people, open up businesses and open up, get their license and different stuff. So it's a lot.
Well, you say you like to do artist development.
Yes.
Have you found a pupil yet that that you're all in on, that you just is so in love with and just see so much future in?
Yep, I have. I actually just signed, because I didn't tell anybody I was going to announce it after this, but I'm going to start managing artists, and I have 3 right now. One just signed with me today before I even came on, and her name's Angel Dust. So if she's out there, Angel Dust just signed her deal with me. So I'm excited because she's super talented, and I cannot wait for the world to see what I'm about to do with her.
Sounds good. Is rap, R&B?
She sings R&B. She sings R&B, and she's a phenomenal writer. So, yep.
Do you think the R&B world took a hit with the auto-tune, or do you think it's back?
I feel like it's slowly coming back, but I definitely think it did take a hit, with the auto-tune. But, it's a new year. We're about to take over with the R&B. I really believe it's coming back for sure.
3 important habits to becoming a successful entrepreneur.
You have to be disciplined, because it's going to get tough. It's going to get tough. And you just have to be confident in yourself. Even when it doesn't seem like it's going to work, you have to believe that it's going to work. Because any little of a doubt or anything can just make everything turn left. So you have to be confident. And I would just say you should really, really, really learn about financial literacy. Like that's really, really big, especially a lot of entrepreneurs, they don't start off with any cash flow or know how to get any working capital. So I would definitely say financial literacy is very important. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, before I get up out of here, with My World Studios, I mean, we say that what we're looking for is a school now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you already have a particular curriculum for that you have in mind? Just a base of what you would like to actually teach in particular?
Not so much, but I know I definitely I want my school to be a little bit different. I want it to be very more hands-on, but I want to teach performance, just the stage and stage etiquette and different stuff like that, and public speaking, how to know how to do interviews, and basically it's an artist development school. So just from the ground up, basically. So a little bit of everything.
Is it one artist in particular that you've seen grow over the time that they spent under you that you would shout out right now?
I would say Angel. Angel does. She has grown tremendously, and I'm super proud of her. I'm super proud of her.
Can we find her anywhere?
Um, Angel does on, I think, all platforms. I think she's on
No,
Instagram.
she has music out already, or what?
She does, but now that she's signed with me, I'm
Pulling it back.
rebranding everything. Yeah, so I'm rebranded, so it's gonna be a whole different
Yeah,
situation.
rebranding her, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I was just sitting here thinking it's funny though. How do you target? What's your best strategy for targeting the new market?
I like to get out in the market scene. I like to go to different open mics and different showcases and just kind of scout and see, who I think has potential. And I usually look to see how like the crowd participation and just their energy on the stage. And also when I talk to them, I like to kind of see their character, because when you're dealing with people, you don't want anybody that's crazy and hostile. So I kind of like to get to know the artist first before I think about working with anybody or just giving any time and energy into them. So little steps like that.
We got about 7 minutes left up in here. I just want to ask you a question. Who do you look to for guidance and mentorship, and who are some of your biggest influences?
Okay, my mentor is Miss Kim Lee. I met her from the Akron Urban League when I first started with this vision, and she's been with me ever since. Like literally, she is just a boss lady, and I said I want to be like her. I want to be just like Miss Kim, but she is definitely one of my biggest influences because she's just so confident and just so confident, and she knows how to pour into people, and I want to be like that, and I try to be like that. And so I would definitely say Miss Kim, and then I would say Beyonce. I love Beyonce. She's just a boss. I like her work ethic, and I kind of mirror myself like that. When I think of her, I feel kind of like I'm Beyonce when I put my business suit on. So, and it just makes me confident. So that's like my little alter ego, I guess.
Sasha Fierce.
Yes. So, yes.
If there's anything that you would want to tell an up and coming entrepreneur, what would your words of wisdom be?
I would say just not to give up, and just stay focused and stay in your lane. It's going to be a lot of people trying to do the same thing that you want to do, but I feel like if you stay in your lane, you're going to get there. And I feel like that's why I'm where I am today, because I wasn't focusing on what everybody else was doing or other people that were in the same field as me. It was no shade. I wanted them to win, but at the end of the day, me worrying about someone else is not going to get me to where I need to be. So I would just say, stay focused, and get you a good circle around you of people that really want you to win and not yes men's or yes women's and stuff like that. So yeah, just and then always stay true to yourself, you know. So
You sure you're in the Bridges?
I don't think so. Silly.
You might be a Jennings or something. You got to have a Varner or something in your blood. You know what I mean? For real.
She could be
Um,
Smith.
Thank you.
He said, I don't know those Smiths. No. But no, for real. Top 5 artists dead or alive. Your top 5.
Oh, so I'm old school, so I like a lot of older people. My favorite would be I love Faith Evans. I named my daughter Faith because I just love her and I love her voice. So I would say Faith Evans. There was a lady I used to watch on YouTube who kind of activated this whole business thing that helped me become an entrepreneur. Her name was Chanel Cooper Sykes. I don't see her much anymore on YouTube, but if you do look her up, she's phenomenal. I don't know. Of course, Beyonce. I don't know. That's a hard one. I would say my parents. And
That's the easy way out.
yeah, my parents, and I'll say my best friend Kayla. She's another business.
That's a new entry to the artist part, ain't it?
Huh?
No, I'm talking to Shay Cool. I said new entries to the artist part.
Oh, sorry.
No, I
I don't went over. But hey, my best friend, she could sing. So, you know, hey. But,
that's
yeah.
dope.
All right,
Go ahead.
I just wanted to touch on, you got a daughter named Faith.
Yeah.
All right. Can she sing? And if she can, are you like a Flo Jackson type of situation, or are you more chill and you're gonna let it happen, or you got it on the stage in the next room right now doing routines? I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm probably like a Matthew Knowles, like seriously with her. She's tired of being at the studio. She's not here today, but she can sing and she could perform. She could talk better than me, talk better than probably a lot of adults. And she's confident. I don't even know where I feel like I'm confident, but if you meet Faith Bryant, this girl is something else. But yeah, I'm always on her. I get her in the studio sometimes and we work on harmonies and stuff like that. So she knows how to harmonize with me. She knows how to harmonize with herself. So yeah, I would say I'm Matthew Knowles, but if she decides to do it, it's gonna be over. I'll probably make be a little Joe Jackson because we got to win over here.
For real. Any upcoming events for My World Studios?
I have a few things in the works I'm so excited about. A good friend of mine who is A&R, we're bringing Zaytoven out in October. We're doing a workshop and he's going to be a part of it. And I'm just so excited about that. So that's October 8th. And then Myra Studios is doing our 90s R&B and hip hop shows we usually do every year. But it will be downtown Akron this time because last year we filled up the seats. So hopefully we can fill up the seats down here. So those are some of my biggest things.
You said Zaytoven on the 8th?
Yeah, October 8th. So, yeah.
I work with a good friend of his. They real close. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah, so that's gonna be nice. He probably end up coming down for that. I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure. Well, shout out your social medias.
It's just Charisse Bryant everywhere. On Instagram it's Charisse Bryant 09. Just Charisse Bryant. We have Myra Studios Facebook, but we're still trying to build the numbers with that. But if anybody wanted to contact me directly, always can inbox me, Charisse Bryant on Facebook.
And there you have it, folks, man. Again, we have a special guest, man, and I appreciate you for coming on our platform and just dropping knowledge to anybody that's out there listening who's trying to actually come up in your business, you know what I mean, or in the business or the field that we're in, you know what I mean. That was great knowledge from you, and I hope you much success to you, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But much success to your business, and hope I just want to see you win too, girl.
Oh, same to you guys. I'm excited. We gotta work. Y'all doing y'all's things too, for sure.
Group hug. No.
DJ Laylo, man, DJ LAYLO 330. Find me on all social media platforms. Also find Speaker Leaguers worldwide. All social media platforms. You can go back and rewatch the full video on YouTube or on our Speaker Leaguers page on Facebook. Cool.
TREK well, Speaker Leaguers _worldwide. That's IG. Speaker Leaguers 1. That's Twitter. Check us out tomorrow morning. It's the Good Morning Mix, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. via Nerve DJs Radio. You know what's going on.
And we out of here, man. See us tomorrow.
See ya. I don't know how to do this.